Alright, up next, here's one I've been looking forward to and dreading at the same time. Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote gets it a 2 out of 3 fall submission match with Shayna Baszler. Oh man.
The following non-title contest, a submissions match, 2 out of 3 falls, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, she's NRWL Ladies Triple Crown Champion, All-American Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote.
Danielle sporting some fresh new ring gear tonight for this one, and just damn. Not for nothing, Tex, but look at that outfit she's not wearing. She just picked that one out recently.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. You know the kind of thing. She showed up, showed it to me and said, well, how do you like it? How does it look? I'm like, well, that's the most adult Spider-Man costume I've ever seen in the whole, well, it's their traditional red, white, and blue, so we really can't say much. But Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote, doesn't matter what she's wearing, she's going to have to get 2 tap-outs on Shayna Baszler to win this match. And I just hope she guards her head, for crying out loud. She's going to take a little break after this matchup, but, just too much.
Well, at the very least, she was able to enjoy her 2nd anniversary as Joyce Grable Memorial Champion, with no one ruining the night. No sectarians, no Luna Vachon, and no future endeavor to mess up the festive atmosphere. But now, she's in this match with Shayna Baszler, with each trying to score those to submissions to win. Her opponent from Sioux Falls, Iowa, here is Shayna Baszler.
Well, Shayna Baszler, in her first single match, we've seen her in action with Zoe Stark in tag team competition. But tonight, it's all about Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote and trying to score 2 submissions on the ladies triple crowner. And if anybody can do it, it would be Shayna Baszler, but I don't think she's going to be able to. Danielle is just too primed for this matchup, and she's determined to get through it so she can take a little bit of an extended break and make a full recovery. She's taken way too many knocks to the head in the recent weeks.
Danielle's dedication to her craft is admirable, but when you're responsible for defending 3 individual championship belts, staying healthy is key. I really do hope she comes back even stronger for that future match with Luna Vachon. And, of course, I'm hoping Danielle wins here.
I think all 3 of us are hoping for that. Well, I just hope she's going to be careful in there, damn it. Best of 3 falls. Tap out. Oh, man, this is going to be crazy. Willie Johnson rings the bell. They come center ring. Shayna Baszler which Danielle to the far left corner, draws the knee into the midsection, goes behind on Danielle, escorts her to the opposing corner, smashes her head into the turnbuckle again. Oh man, forearm right across the face. Oh, that is a painful move right there. Shayna Baszler assisting Danielle Heathcote out of the corner. Shayna Baszler makes her way to the top turnbuckle here. Waiting for Danielle to stand up here. And Shayna Baszler goes air. Hard forearm. Right to the head of Liberty Bell Danielle. Shayna Baszler whips her right back into the corner again. Hard shot to the midsection. A kick to the midsection. Down goes Danielle. And assisted out of the corner again with another alley-oop. Oh. Danielle with a jawjacker to Shayna Baszler. Locks her up. Escorts her towards the ropes. And Danielle bouncing her off the ropes with hard shots to the hard shots to the back with the forearm. Down goes Shayna Baszler. Danielle Heathcote locks her up. Sets it up. Tried for the one-arm suplex, but look at this Shayna Baszler. Very impressive. Finds her way out of that one and winds up delivering a series of mounted punches and into an armbar on Liberty Bell Danielle. It is a submission match. We're going to have to expect that sort of thing. A couple of hard right hands disengages Baszler from Danielle. Drop toe hold. And Liberty Bell Danielle stretching the legs, the knees, the ligaments, the whole thing. Shayna Baszler counters with a couple of rights. disengages herself from Danielle. Both ladies back to a standing position here. Quick takedown from Shayna Baszler, and one more time into those mounted punches. Danielle protecting her head. That's a wise move. Shayna Baszler, relentless, just hammering. Well, that ain't good. A wild series of shots to the head for Danielle Heathcote. Danielle charges, wrap around DDT, lands Baszler face first into the canvas. Danielle winds up the arm on Shayna. There's a stomp to the shoulder. Over you go, Danielle. Delivers a stomp to the back. She rebounds off the ropes. Here we go. Leg drop right across the throat of Shayna Baszler. Ordinarily, she'd go for a pin right here, but it's a submission match. She's going to have to wear Shayna Baszler down to get a tap out. Shayna Baszler, counter to the forearm, delivers a kick to the leg, delivers the right, and gets countered with a hip toss by Danielle. Danielle Heathcote into an armbar on Shayna Baszler center ring. Shayna catches a flip over neck whip from Danielle. Shayna Baszler rolls to the outside. Danielle going all the way up on the top rope. High risk maneuver incoming. There's a leg drop from 10 feet up. That was insane. Okay. Drop toe hold on the outside. Referee Willie Johnson urging the ladies to get it back inside the ring, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Couple of hard right hands from Shayna Baszler disengages Danielle. The ref's count continues. Shayna gets a hold of Danielle, rolls her back inside the ring. Shayna Baszler locked up by Danielle, hard whip to the ropes, and a kitchen sink knee to the midsection for Shayna Baszler. Shayna catches that fisherman suplex. Danielle with another flip over neck whip. Danielle's just wearing out every possible limb that she can work on later. This is actually a pretty good strategy. There we go, into a crossface right out of the gate center ring. Shayna Baszler with nowhere to go. The referee watching it. But Shayna Baszler fighting her way out. Drives a knee to the back of the head and a fist to the front. Couple of kicks. Oh man, a series of quick jabs. A series of really fast jabs on Danielle. Shayna Baszler gets a hold of her and smashes her head into the turnbuckle. And again, driving those forearms hard across the face of Liberty Bell. Danielle Heathcote. Down she goes into the corner. Shayna Baszler puts the boots to the throat of Liberty Bell Danielle. And she rolls out center ring. And so far, we don't have any tap outs yet. And we got to get somebody, got to get two of them. Shayna Baszler smashes Danielle's head into the side of the... Oh, man, that's not good. Shayna Baszler pitched towards the barricades by Danielle. Clubbing overhand right. A chop. A kick to the midsection. He's got her up for the power bomb. Oh, man, into the ring. It's into the ring post time with the title on the line. You can play it anytime, even if you're 99. Into the ring post time, 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 into the ring post time. Yeah, I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have done that. Shayna Baszler gets out of the way of the diving elbow. Walks up Danielle. Pitches her towards the barricades. Yeah, Shayna Baszler went into the ring post twice. Okay. Danielle with the sleeper. And here we go. With the legs locked around. Shayna Baszler in trouble here. Potential tap out, but no. Danielle releasing the hold. I guess she knows what she's doing. There's a stomp to the gut. A kick to the side. A stomp to the face. Danielle's far from done so far. Shayna Baszler yanked up out of the corner. Danielle up on the middle rope. Reverse dragon sleeper just hanging her up there and lets her fall. Shayna Baszler collapses center ring. Another flip over neck whip. And Danielle delivers a kick to the leg of Shayna Baszler. Baszler rounded up again. A kick, a right, a left, another right, and she's just wobbling. Shayna Baszler, whipped to the ropes, knee to the midsection, down she goes. Danielle rounds her up again. Oh no, fisherman buster that time. Man. Shayna Baszler rolls to the floor again. Danielle going high risk one more time. Oh man. Elbow drop right across the chest of Shayna Baszler. There's a kick to the head from Shayna. Danielle counters with a kick, a right, a left, and another right. And a drop toe hold on the outside. Danielle exploiting that 20 count on the outside to do as much damage as she possibly can so she can get a submission on the inside. Couple of hard rights from Shayna Baszler. She's free and back up to a standing position. Locks up Danielle. Hurls her against the barricades and takes her own self back inside. Referee Willie Johnson continuing to count on Danielle, but she ain't going to be out there long. Danielle makes her way back inside, locks it up with Shayna Baszler. Shayna quickly countered. Here's a kick to the midsection from Danielle. Danielle Heathcote lines up the arm. Gets Shayna on all fours. There's a stomp to the shoulder. Shayna Baszler being escorted towards center ring by Danielle. There's a stomp to the head. Danielle Heathcote countered into the dragon screw by Shayna Baszler. And right back into the mounted punches again. You would think she'd try to engage a submission hold, but no, she just punches. Shayna Baszler with a kick to the leg of Danielle, locks her up, lines up the arm, goes behind on her. Whoa! Straight jacket neck breaker. Damn. Danielle makes her way back to a standing position here on the outside apron. Danielle counters, catches, and then Zaguri, and out to the floor she goes. And Shayna Baszler looking particularly proud of herself as Danielle comes back inside the ring. Sleeper hold again. Oh man, she's got it locked in pretty good. We'll have to see what happens here. That's it. That's the first one. We've got our first tap out. Danielle 1. Shayna Baszler is 0. Oh man. Shayna Baszler back up on her feet, charges. Danielle takes her down with a spear. Delivers a kick to the side. Danielle lines up over the shoulders of Shayna Baszler. And oh man, what a nasty spinning Samoan drop from Shayna Baszler. Danielle is laid out. But the only mercy I can see here is that she has not damaged her head too much so far. Shayna Baszler with a kick to the midsection. Grabs a hold of her, has her up. Oh man, into the submission. Right here. And this could be bad for Danielle. Center ring, no ropes to get to. Shayna Baszler releases the hold. And Danielle is motionless as Shayna Baszler makes her way to the top. And here we go. Elbow drop right across the chest of Liberty Bell Danielle. Shayna Baszler doing a little showing off, but she is still down by 1. Yanks Danielle down by the hair. Follows up with a stomp to the shoulder. And a stomp to the head. Oh, those stomps to the head, I don't like that. There's a kick to a knee to the side of the head. She is going to need a couple of weeks off after this. I'm serious. A couple of stomps to the leg. And Shayna Baszler. Danielle rolls out to the floor. Shayna makes a beeline for her. Goes right back to work on the legs of Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote. Turns her over, misses with the stomp. Danielle counters with a kick to the calf. Nicely done. Danielle rolls her back inside the ring. Just needs one more tap out, and this one will be over. Shayna Baszler rounded up by Danielle, lines up the arm, gets her down on her hands and knees again. There's a stomp to the shoulder. And that arm bent a way nature ain't supposed to do. There's a hard right from Shayna Baszler. Shayna. Oh, flips her over, drives a knee into the head, down she goes. Another stomp to the leg from Shayna Baszler. Shayna makes her way to the top turnbuckle here. What a match we've had so far. Shayna Baszler off the top rope. Flying punch takes Danielle down the center ring. This is not shaping up good for Danielle right now. At least she's up by one. Shayna Baszler whips Danielle to the ropes. Oof, man, hard shot to the knee. Not good. Danielle counters with a jaw jacket, back Shayna Baszler off. Shayna counters, slams Danielle down to the canvas again. Kick to the midsection from Shayna Baszler. Gets a hold of Danielle, has her up, into the submission against center ring. This could be bad. Danielle flailing, but again, Shayna Baszler releasing the hold. I think she believes she's done enough damage. And then right back into the mounted punches again. A series of hard lefts to the side of the head of Danielle Heathcote. It has been protecting her head to her credit, but oh man, she can't take much more of that. Another set of raking forearms across the face of Danielle Heathcote from Shayna Baszler. Danielle puts on the brakes on Shayna, gets up out of the corner, slams her face down to the canvas, follows that up with a stomp to the head. Danielle rounds her up. Fisherman Buster. Shayna Baszler looking like she's having some problems right about now. Danielle all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Double axe handle right across the head of Shayna Baszler. Shayna rolls out for a reset. Brings herself back inside. They lock up. Danielle whipped to the ropes. Shayna Baszler with the duck under. And a pretty nice suplex. Got to give credit where it's due. Danielle sweeps the leg, takes her down. Danielle Heathcote rounds up Shayna Baszler. And another fisherman buster for Shayna. Danielle dragging Shayna Baszler towards center. There's a stomp to the midsection. He's turned over and here it goes. There's the crossface. Shayna Baszler in trouble. Flailing over here. And she is tapping out. This one is over.
The time, 14 minutes and 10 seconds. Your winner, Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote.
A pretty incredible buzzer beater of a win for Danielle Heathcote over Shayna Baszler. Picking up them 2 falls to none. And I'm impressed with that. Our main event when we return right after this break. Phew.